Hey Aquarius, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your mid-March general love reading. Now keep in mind these are general readings, which means they cannot possibly apply to every single person that's watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be left in the description box below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that you all are doing well. So there's a couple things that I need to touch on because right before I started, literally pushed the start button to do you guys reading, my vision started to get a little blurry, just all out of the blue. And I feel like this definitely does resonate with the message that I got for you guys. When I was meditating, the song that I heard was literally A Whole New World, off the soundtrack of Aladdin. Now, I immediately put that tie into that the vision thing, the blurriness. Because if you think about it, Princess Jasmine in the movie, if you've never watched the movie, she's never seen the world outside of the castle, outside of the gates of the castle. And so when she got out there with Aladdin, it was like a whole new thing for her. Because and she realized for the longest her vision was blurred. She didn't see things the way that everyone else did because she was held in captivity and she only seen one side of the world. And I feel like for a lot of you all, because I literally heard this discovery will change everything. It's like something that you didn't see very clearly in the past. Now you're getting ready to see this when it comes to a relationship situation, okay? In a pre-shuffle, you had strong Scorpio, Gemini, and also Libra. You also have fire signs, Leo, Sag, Aries. So any of those energies could play a role in your reading, but we will get other signs as we go along, but those were just the main focals that I picked up in your pre-shuffle, okay? So I'm going to tell you, I really do get that something's going to happen and it's going to change how you look at your person or the way that you have been dealing with this relationship for the longest, okay? So let's see what we get for you guys today. We're going to change the card at the top and the bottom of the deck. Also, someone's name could be Jasmine. Somebody could have, I'm literally seeing like, those old-fashioned perfumes where you squeeze the little thing and it looks like kind of like the little Arabian bottles, like somebody has an old-fashioned perfume and somebody could wear perfume that has hints and notes of jasmine in it. Or you may need to because, everything has an energy to it. And jasmine is like a loving energy. It makes you think about flowers, right? It's like a loving energy. It attracts love and positive abundance and femininity. Some of y'all may feel like you've had to be very hard in situations and you're looking for ways to balance your masculine and feminine energy. You may want to, again, deal with hints and notes of jasmine and something like that. Also, diffuser, like your oil diffusers, you could get essential oil of jasmine as well. I'm just being guided to tell you guys that. Okay. I'm going to change the card top and bottom of this deck as well. And as always, you guys know there are absolutely no reversals in either one of my decks. But once I start shuffling, if I get reversals, I will read it as such. Okay. Currently at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Wands. Pages are always messengers, some type of communication coming in. And I feel like, look at that. Right behind that, you have the Devil, Capricorn energy. Now, as I hold it here, you see how he's going right in the direction of the Devil. For some of you all, like, wow, okay, what did I say to you all? The vision was blurry. And you guys just watched me change the card top and the bottom, so I could not have known what was on the bottom of the deck. Before I started, my vision was a little blurry, right? If you look at him, you can't see his eyes. So it's like somebody's finally seeing something that they didn't see before, and you may speak on it. You may end up speaking on this situation, or somebody may come to you, possibly a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries, may come to you speaking on something that you don't know about, give you some type of information. I just want you guys to notice also, you see how he's in between two birds, and then right here you have two people. Somebody may be coming to tell you, yeah, that somebody's being a playboy. You have a Knight of Wands, playboy, playgirl, here for a good time, not a long time, hot and cold, in and out, indecisive. Sagittarian energy, Leo, Sag, Aries. And even though this is Capricorn, you do have this fire around it. So there could be a fire sign who's coming in to give you some type of information. This person could be a little bit younger than you because that's a page. It could even be a child, your child. May come and tell you something that they've seen or heard. Let's see. Ooh, and I don't know why I'm just hearing this right now. You see how he has this thing on his leg? I literally just heard somebody trying to give you a leg up on a situation. I'm telling you, something is being revealed. Because right here, you can't see his eyes, which means something is hidden. Somebody may be telling you that there's some type of deception, because the Devil also talks about deception and someone who has a deceptive nature. Somebody's telling you about some type of deception that you may not know about. Let's go ahead and part so I can get into your reading. And it may make you decide to leave a situation. Six of Swords. Let's see what we get here. Now, you guys know I'm going to shuffle the deck. Yeah, it has to do with your love life, for sure. We're going to go through the deck until we get your major arcana, which is the star card. We'll get the card that comes before and the card that comes after, and then we'll get clarifiers for both. Somebody's going to tell you about some type of betrayal. 10 of Swords being stabbed in the back and betrayed. Yeah, somebody's going to tell you about some betrayal. Yeah, some betrayal. Okay, so to be stabbed in the back and betrayed, that's the energy here. And then you have the Magician right next to that. This is someone who is intentionally being deceptive. This is an illusionist. Okay, someone that is not trustworthy. You have Virgo, also Gemini energy here. Major arcana, so that's definite. That's a definite end. Ooh, okay. 5 Pentacles, lack, loss, abandonment, being left out in the cold. And the World card. So some of you guys are possibly moving away from a situation with the World card that left you high and dry. It's interesting also because remember when I was saying Aladdin, a whole new world. If you remember, she was on like that magic carpet ride floating. I'm getting that energy here also. With the World card, you have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and also your energy Aquarius. I feel like some of you guys are going to be finding something out with this Page of Swords because the Page of Swords is the I Spy, someone keeping tabs, lurking, trying to find some information. Now, remember with the Page of Wands, you had those 2 birds on each side of him. Those same birds are right here. Some of you guys can have 2 people in your life who are coming back telling you something. Possibly telling you that this person is using you. They're a rat bastard. You see how this rat is in between them? Like this person is burning up your resources, or they don't really intend to have something stable with you. Because Pentacles is about stability also. Let's go through this deck now. Okay. Start card for Aquarius. And I almost said Taurus, so some of you guys are definitely dealing. I almost said Taurus, and look what the last card I just seen. Taurus with the air fine. Some of you guys are dealing with someone who has strong Taurus in their chart. Again, we're going to go through the deck until we get your card. Star card, yeah. Wish fulfillment and healing. There's going to be some healing that's going to be required from this situation because there's some deception. I know that. So here's your card. Right in front of it, you have a 4 of Wands. And then right behind it, 8 of Swords, yeah. And then the 6 of Cups. So this is definitely someone that you have history with. This is not a newer person. And it's interesting because remember you had the 6 of Swords not that long ago. And now you have a 6 of Cups. So this person could be a June Cancer or a June Gemini with the 6 of Swords. Whatever the case, it seems like this may have been someone that you are married to with the 4 of Wands, or someone that you have history with. This could be an ex that you are kind of stuck on, or you have not completely moved away from. Because the 8 of Swords, this person feels like they're bound and trapped, like they can't find their way out of this situation. I always tell you guys, sword up, yes, sword down, no. With those swords down, it's a definite, like mentally, even if not physically, mentally, you can't find your way away from this situation. Oh my God. And remember I was saying like my vision was getting blurry. You guys are watching what I'm doing. My vision was literally getting blurry before I started this reading. And I'm not tired. I'm not hungry. I'm anything like that where I'm tired or it would cause me to be dizzy or my vision be blurred. It just literally happened before I started your reading. And her eyes, she's blindfolded. So I feel like in the past, this is, I love when the universe does stuff like this. So you weren't seeing something for what it was, and you were allowing yourself to be confined into lies with this situation. And it's not to say that you're dumb or you're not intelligent, because keep in mind, swords, communication, and mental intelligence. It doesn't mean that you are not intelligent or you were just being foolish intentionally. It just felt like you were so wrapped up in this situation, possibly because you were married to this person, or you lived under the same roof with this individual, some type of domestic situation, possibly have a child or children with them. You may feel as though you don't want to end things, especially if you had a family with them. And that's why you felt like you couldn't leave this situation, even though you got some type of truth to something. And then also, I'm going to say again, some of you all did not see something initially, because it's very interesting. Her body is facing towards this energy, right? But she's blindfolded. So it's like you didn't want to see something even though you felt it. Because if you notice, that third eye is all aglow. So it's like intuitively you felt something was off, but you chose not to see it for what it was, possibly because of a family situation. And that's really the strongest message I'm getting here. Some of you all didn't want to betray your family. You didn't want to be the person to destroy a family unit. So you stayed entrapped in this situation. But it's like you can no longer not see something for what it is. Something is coming to you all that you're going to find out some type of truth. Bottom of the deck, you have the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But also more than anything, I feel like emotionally, something is about to tip off here. Because if you notice, he has one foot back here on the platform, but this foot is inches away from that water. Okay? Which means it's like something is coming to the surface here. In regards to a relationship, you got a relationship in the background. in regards to relationships, something is about to come to the forefront, okay? And I feel like a lot of you all also, like I said, with this energy, may have been trying to keep your emotions in check, because if you look at him, he looks like he's unbothered, but again, that foot is inches away from that water, which means something is almost coming to the surface emotionally. But you guys have been trying to keep yourself balanced and grounded, but something's coming, something is getting ready to come out. Page of Wands, I'm sorry, Page of Swords again. And you had this earlier. I'm going to say something is coming to you all. Look at them. Their backs are facing each other. And again, I'm going to say that gives me this vibe right here. Like somebody didn't want to deal with this initially. Didn't want to address it. And I really feel like because they didn't want to affect the family unit. But it's like something else is coming towards you. And I feel like it's coming quick. Because that sword is up. Sword up, yes. Sword down, no. You see how that leg is like ready to take off. The smoke is clearing, seeing things for what it really is. If you look behind her, there's smoke there. The clouds, the fog. The fog is clearing. And this is your energy also. So I feel like there's something, you're seeing it for what it is, and you may address it. Because you see how that ponytail is flying in the air, like this person's ready to take off and speak their truth about something. Where in the past you were holding your emotions to yourself. Let's get a clarifier for the full year. You guys are going to say something. You're going to lose your shit or possibly just snap clean the fuck off, okay? Because now you have this King of Cups in reverse. So those emotions are becoming, you know, any King or Queen in reverse is negative because this person is not sitting in their power. They have either been stripped of their title, dethroned, or somehow lost their footing. Upright, he's grounded. His feet are on the ground. In reverse, it's like things are up in the air. And when it comes to cups, those emotions are up in the air. And somebody, you see how he's charging at the King of Cups? I feel like you guys are going to really respond. And I just heard retaliate. Yeah, and even look at his facial expression. Like, he's hot. He or she, apply this to how it fits. It's like something is going to, yeah, something that you, it's like you can't unsee it. Once it's seen, you can't unsee it. And you have no choice. Or you feel like you have no choice but to respond to it. And it's, you're going to move in. Yeah, there's going to be some forward movement here. Could be dealing with a Cancer. I feel like whatever you find out may make you move away from your home or a situation that you share with someone. Because if you notice, the Chariot is not going towards the home, it's moving away from it. It's putting it in the background. This is definitely going to be a change. I'm hearing game changer. Bottom of the deck, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to say this. A lot of you all will be detaching from someone, a karmic situation, okay? With the Devil upright, if you notice here, he has a contract, that karmic contract, but it's going up in flames. Right here, they're bound to each other. In reverse, a lot of you guys, and this is the second time we've seen the Devil, right? So some of you guys could definitely be dealing with Capricorn, or this could have happened in Capricorn season of 2021 already, which would be December, January. But again, I'm going to say some of you guys are ending a karmic contract with someone, for sure. For sure, something is coming to an end. Yeah, because this is a union, people being together. So, like I said, you can't unsee it now. Okay, you're blindfolded at one point, but, and this is your energy, this is your element, swords. You're becoming unbound to a karmic situation, is what I'm getting here. Let's get a clarifier for the Four of Wands for Aquarius. I'm going to say Leo, so some of you guys are dealing with a Leo. You have Major Arcana, the Hermit, right up under that. Yep, somebody that you have history with, for sure. Six of Cups again. And remember, we stopped right here. I literally just picked this up from the top of this deck. Six of Cups twice. So this is someone that you have history with. Now, this is the first card that flipped up, right? So you have Major Arcana, the Hermit. That's Virgo energy. But if you notice in his lantern, there's a star. Some of you all, whatever the situation is, you're finding yourself out of this. There could have definitely been some type of divorce, some type of ending. And also, if you notice this, it's like, I'm going to say again, some of y'all didn't want to see it. She's blindfolded. He has his lantern lit, which shows it lights the path, lights the way so you can see things clearly. Yet his eyes are closed and he's looking down. But he's facing the energy of this Four of Wands, this family unit, this domestic situation. It's like someone says to themselves that I want to see it, I want to know the truth, but they're not willing to accept it because he's looking down. Okay, now keep in mind this is Major Arcana, so that's a definite energy, which means this is going to happen one way or another. Whether you want to see it or not, it's going to happen. And I feel like somebody has been fighting it. Again, I don't want to say, because I don't want you all to think that I'm saying that you're foolish for this. I think you were trying to do this for your family. And even now, as I'm saying that, I'm hearing Do for Love by Tupac. And the hook of the song is saying, what you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you won't give up. Something to that nature. So some of you all, We're trying to keep the peace and not see something for what it truly was, for the sake of your family, for the sake of the union. But it's like, regardless of what you want to do, you're going to find something out. And it's going to be a game changer for sure. It's going to change how everything turns out. Bottom of the deck, the Eight of Pentacles, working, building, establishing something. That's the actual 9 to 5 also. So some of you all could have been consuming yourself with your work. Your person also could be an earth sign. You have Virgo here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. You could have really been putting, okay, also, wow, okay. I have 2 8s here. 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. So you could have been with this person for 8+ years. Also, something could have happened in August because this is Virgo. Virgo season does start in August. So something could have started in August of 2021. But more than anything, I feel like you guys were trying to put in the work to a situation, wanted to give it one more chance. But I don't feel like it worked out. And then for those of you who have not found something out yet, because again, he's looking down, so he's not really seeing what's right in front of him. I feel like when you do find out, you're going to realize, like, yeah, this is done. This has to go to the wayside because it's on the side of him. For some of you all, you get those 2 8s there. 8 plus 8 is 16. And 1 plus 6 of 16 is 7. Some of you all could be a life path number 7 or a life path number 8. Also with 7, that's a very spiritual number as well. So that goes back to what I was saying with this. A lot of y'all are getting some type of spiritual awakening, your vision. Again, it's strong. There's something strong in regards to your vision and not paying attention to it because she's blindfolded. And even though he has this lantern lit so it can show his way and illuminate the situation, his eyes are closed and he's looking down. So it's something with your vision, but it's like it's I'm hearing self-impending, self-impeding. Like it's like you can see it. I know for a fact you can see it because look at this. Her third eye is glowing. So it's even if you don't want to look at it with your physical eyes, your third eye, your intuition, and even with this on each side, you see this? It makes me think about my third eye, you know, my evil eye ring. Some of you, oh, okay. Some of y'all see this and you knew it, but you were trying to heal it because you see how she's sitting in the water? And there's a saying like there's healing in the water. She's sitting in that water. That would be you sitting in that water, sitting in those emotions, trying to heal something. Because that's what the star card is. We're filming healing. Some of y'all are saying like it's bad luck. Like my grandmother, for example, she was a Jehovah's Witness. I'm not religious, but I grew up knowing this from her. Her and my grandfather stayed married because in that religion, to get a divorce, okay, brings bad luck on your children. So some of you all may have that thought process also, not even if you're not a Jehovah's Witness or whatever, you may have this thought process that if you divorce and split up the family, you're wishing them bad luck. You're sending bad luck and bad vibes on your family because you're dividing them. And that's energetically, somehow you're affecting your children. So that's possibly why you wanted to stay in this union and you didn't remove yourself from it. Someone feels like it may be some type of bad luck, putting bad luck on the family structure, okay? That's going to clarify for the 8 of Swords for Aquarius, okay? Yeah. Are you guys kidding me? Look at this. Holy shit. You had the 8 of Swords, clarifying the 8 of Swords. So a lot of you all are feeling stuck right now. Some of you all need a personal reading. And you guys, if you've watched my channel for a while, I never promote, like, come get a reading with me, blah, 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 blah. I just tell you guys the information in the description box below. But I never say, well, you need to come get a reading with me, blah, 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 blah. I don't say that. But some of y'all definitely do need a personal reading. Because you feel very stuck and very bound. And it's like, regardless of getting the information, you may not want to see it. Or when you do see it and it is revealed to you, you may feel like you have no way out of it. And it definitely has to do with the family structure. Because keep in mind, these are the same cards. Look at her background. Look at her background. There you are again with this castle in the background. And that's why I said I feel like it has to do with your home life. Some of you all feel like you have to stay stuck and bound. And look at how they're facing each other. Some of you are, okay, so I'm going to tell you right now. Even if it's not a same sex, because you do have 2 women here, apply it to however it fits your situation. I feel like both of you all, because they're leaning towards each other, you and your person feel stuck in this relationship. That's really what I'm getting. You both feel stuck. And I know that also because really look at this card. Look at the woman's face and look at the man's face. Neither one of them are smiling. In fact, the woman looks kind of woesome, like she's not very happy. Look at those faces. But the child looks happy. So I feel like you guys are doing what you feel like is best for the children or your child. But you both personally feel stuck. I really keep getting this vibe there looking at this. Like literally, look at that. You guys feel like you're wishing bad luck or you're going to put bad luck on your children's upbringing. or your child's upbringing if you leave this situation. And that's why you don't want to journey, because the hermit is someone who goes on a spiritual journey, and they go it alone. You don't want to journey or move out of the situation because you feel like it's really going to affect the family structure. And so you're just sitting in your emotions and sitting in your feelings and dealing with it on your own. Because again, she's alone. And also she's nude. Nudity talks about vulnerability. So you feel very raw, very vulnerable in this situation. But I'm going to say this again. Something's going to come to your reality about this union that's going to make you realize that A, there's no love there, because this is at the bottom of the deck. Knight of Cups reversed. Knights are either going into battle or coming out of battle. I feel like some of you are tired of fighting for this union, especially on an emotional level. You're tired of fighting for this union. Tired of holding your emotions to yourself. I feel like someone wants freedom because they're bound here. You have the same same card, clarifying the same card. You guys feel bound in this situation. And I'm going to say bound because of family. Also possibly because of property. Because you feel like you may lose something in this separation is what I'm getting as well. Especially stability. You feel like you may lose stability. Wow. Okay, remember I was talking earlier about jasmine. You see how you have all these flowers right here? Even this kind of reminds me, these colors right here reminds me of jasmine. It's on each side of them. Something with jasmine. You guys that may be, even look it up for your zodiac sign or something like that. That may be your flower, jasmine. Again, someone's name could be Jasmine. I just heard Jasmine, Mississippi. I've never heard of that before, but I just heard Jasmine, Mississippi. So someone could stay in Mississippi. You could have been born in Mississippi. Your parents could have been born there. Something about origins, because you see how you got this ground from the roots. The ground. Your roots may be from Mississippi. I would really strongly urge a lot of you all to, like I said, jasmine essential oils and let it diffuse in the air. It may raise your vibration, because even me, when I'm tired or exhausted or, I just feel heavy and bogged down, certain essential oils help raise the vibration. And also, if you're trying to call in peace and love for your union, and that won't be a end all be all, there's more work that needs to be done, but energetically, essential oils do bring in a vibration that shifts things. If you're trying to bring love to yourself or love in your atmosphere, jasmine would be a very positive influence energetically. But overall, it definitely does look like there's two people who feel like they're stuck in something. And I feel like you're going to see something. Some information is going to come to you, and you're going to see it, but you're not going to see it, if that makes sense. Like, you're going to see it, and somebody may literally be coming to you with, like, receipts, like text messages and things like that. And even though you'll literally see it with your two eyes, you may feel stuck in a situation where you can't react to it. That's what I'm getting. But I keep hearing that it can't be unseen. Okay. So Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.